sound.
I don't wanna be
What
dead.
a
I don't wanna
wonderful
be dead. I want 100
harpsichord.
fucking million.
Hello everyone, if you're listening out there. This is Nick Kilgore, host of CritHappens, a weekly D&D talk show / random jarble show. That's not a word, but I just made it one, so deal with it. I'm currently waiting for my co-host, who may or may not have forgot that we have a radio show, to show up. He's getting a sandwich, so yeah, hold tight for a couple more seconds, maybe a couple more moments, and enjoy the tunes. I'll try to put something on that will get you in the mood for this show. I don't know what that's gonna be, but I don't think lo-fi is the right thing. Not bashing lo-fi, but I don't know. Let's see what we can find. I'll be back. We're gonna play some Fleet Foxes. Does that set the mood for this show? No. No, it doesn't, but it sets the mood for me. And, that sounded overtly sexual. Did not mean it in that way, but you know what? Just go with it. We're gonna play some Fleet Foxes. Enjoy while I wait for Richard here in the studio. We'll be back.
How could it all fall in one day? Were we too sure of the sun? If you need to keep time on me, if you need to keep time on me. Who knows what state is in store? If they all turn, will you run? If you need to keep time, if you need to keep time on me, when I need to, I'll keep time on you. Wide oceans roar, a frightened fool stokes heedless fire. But if you need to keep time on me, if you need to keep time on me, how could it all fall in one day? Were we too sure of the sun? I was following the eye, was following the eye, was following the eye, was following the eye.
This song was in my head for at least the entire summer. Like every time I was alone or I had like head silence to myself, this song would just come on and start playing. And I've gotten very well acquainted with it, and I do quite enjoy this song. And I think if you guys haven't heard Fleet Foxes, seriously check them out. They're kind of great for anything. Yeah. Anyway, D&D show soon. Stay put.
Scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turn around and there you go. And Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in summertime.
Good ass song. Good band too. This is probably the song you know if you know this band. I think I see Richard approaching. Here he comes. He's got his sandwich. OMG. What are we gonna do? Gotta get rid of Fleet Foxes. Hello. How's it going? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Just real quiet. I've been always was here. No, nice to see with everybody.
Yeah, we were just talking about Fleet Foxes.
Fleet Foxes?
Their band.
Honestly, I was like, who the fuck is that? Like, no idea that. Oh.
Ooh.
That was from the C-store. You want one?
Yeah.
These are some Reese's miniature cups. I don't know if Jackie's listening in this time. I really hope she's not.
I hope she's been hearing my commentary on you.
What do you mean? I told you I was always here.
Yeah, we just forgot to turn your mic on.
Yeah.
And then I was acting like you were here.
Yeah. That's all it was.
I'm an asshole. That's just that.
Yeah. So anyway, let's go
Have
into
a show.
Fuck. Let's get into the brass tacks. Oh my god, I'm destroying people's ears. Let me
Not that bad.
tore myself down a little bit. All right, this is better, I think.
See how many listeners we have. See if I can refresh this from here. Oh.
Are you refreshing?
Yeah, we got 4.
Oh shit.
What's up, guys?
Hey guys. So okay, so we're getting the campaign started.
Getting the campaign started.
We're getting the campaign started, which is
also,
really exciting.
Hi. Like, if you haven't heard from us in a long ass time, it's because we were on break. And we did it last week. Did we do this last week?
Yeah, we did. Jackie was here.
Yes, that was a good show. We didn't record it. Oh, you're going to kill me. Because we definitely could have.
Oh, we could have?
And I totally figured out how to, like, 5 minutes before this, and we're recording right now. So this is going up on YouTube. So hello,
Fuck,
YouTube.
of course it's this one.
No.
How fucking course is this one?
With your hiatus.
I also, again, as I said, I was
right,
always
I mean,
here.
your weird mic issues at the beginning.
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to figure them out. It
Yeah.
just it took me 10 minutes to figure out. I don't know. Strange shit. So in the campaign, I am playing a Tabaxi rogue.
Yeah.
Their name
Forgot
is
about this.
his name is Whistling Wind. He's gonna go by Wind. And so if you guys don't know, first of all, what Tabaxi is, if you've played Skyrim, you know what Tabaxi is. Look at the cats.
The Khajiit.
The Khajiit, the little cat boys.
Khajiit just
and
wants
people.
skooma. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Derogatory phrases are.
Yeah, they have a lot of them. They do not. People do not like Khajiit because like they're typically thieves.
And just want to sell you everything.
Want to sell you everything, and then also like are obsessive sometimes to a fault. But then as soon as they like discover all the things there is to discover about a thing, they don't give a shit about it anymore.
Yeah, no.
And I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Super funny. And Wizards of the Coast put them in, I think, what it was, Xanthanar's guide that you were reading out of?
I think it was
Or
Xanthanar's.
Whatever his name is.
Whatever.
He's a fictional character.
Exactly.
Flying
Like,
eyeball.
I don't understand why people are so, like, uppity about that shit. Like,
yeah.
it's really not that big of a deal. I can't hear myself in my headset.
Oh,
And, no.
You can't hear yourself in that headset?
No, I can't hear myself in this
Well.
headset. I'm going to switch it real fast.
Do it.
Hello? Oh, now I really can't hear myself. Okay, I guess. I don't know.
Well, luckily I can hear you, which means they can hear you.
All right, great. We're good then.
So
We'll
you're
just
fine.
keep it. We'll keep it moving. And so I never played Tabaxi before. I have a lot of ideas for how versatile my character can be. So, with everybody, I haven't thought of a background yet. But a
Backstory or background?
story.
Story.
That's a much less big of a deal. So
So
yeah,
we-
so like backstory wise, I still haven't thought of anything yet, other than like cliches, like he was banned from his home when the Fire Nation attacked,
Oh
and
my
he is
God.
trying to redeem his family and restore his honor. Like other than that, like I'm having a really hard time thinking of things.
It's funny that you mentioned the Fire Nation, because this campaign is going to have a pretty heavy Last Airbender motif,
I mean, I noticed
unintentionally.
from fucking
Nick and Chris's character.
yeah, I was like, Nick, but I was like, wait a minute, his name was Nick, and I was like, wait, was another kid's name Nick? And I was like, it totally is. I know his name, Nick
Super
Martinez.
confusing for the listeners.
Yeah, that's because like they're all like, wow, Airbending, and I'm just like, I'm down with the cause, like I'm down with the cause, but like. They are down with the fucking cause.
Yeah, they're
you
really
feel
into
me?
it.
You feel what I mean?
I mean, Nick, watch. How many times did he say
9.
that? 9 times through. Nick Martinez, if you're listening, you're a nerd.
Which is 8 more times than I have seen
Just
it.
8 more times than the normal person. Just 9 more. Let's be honest.
Okay, but
No,
also though,
watch the
real
show.
talk, if you haven't seen The Last Airbender, watch it.
Yeah,
It's-
we're not talking about the M. Night Shyamalan horrible
Shut the
whitewashing
fuck
movie.
up. If you are thinking of that movie, shut the actual fuck up. And
Even if you weren't talking.
never speak again. If you weren't thinking. Like,
But watch the Nickelodeon
cartoon.
super good show.
Like,
Live action coming soon to Netflix.
oh, I'm so hype. Because, like, I'm so excited for them to actually have people of color in the movie.
Have they released the cast list yet?
No.
Oh, well, let's hope that statement holds true.
Well, it's also, but the thing is, it's also being co-created by the people who
Yeah.
made the original
Yeah.
Last
Hopefully
Airbender.
that means good things. It has to, right?
I really feel like it does because, like, I mean, shit. Like, I know when I have an idea of something, and I'm just like, this is my idea, and if you try and change it, I will shank you.
Right.
And so I can only imagine when someone has actually created something amazing and
Yeah.
worthwhile and
They're
actually
getting paid for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, my ideas was like, you know, like you should have like the toilet paper roll like over rather
Good.
than under.
Good. You're a sane person.
You know what? See, I knew this something I liked about you.
Yeah. Something about me that you like. Good.
Okay, but also though, like real talk, if you do it under, you are literally a Satanist. You should be
There's-
crucified.
I go to public places sometimes, and I use the bathroom, and every time that happens, I'm like, I can never come back here.
That's the same way I feel. Like, they do it in my bathrooms in Wakanda. I live in Wakanda. Don't question it.
Yeah, don't question it.
And like, it's also put under. I'm like, why do you...
Who's restocking your bathrooms?
I
Chris?
don't know.
Chris, I swear to God.
Honestly, I can imagine him doing it just to piss me off.
Yeah. Well, that's funny. Then it's okay. That face is not okay.
The face I gave him was like, oh, really? So you think that's okay? We'll see about that.
How did we get here? How did we get to
We got here because I started talking about the tabaxi. But anyway, so more about the tabaxi, because let's loop it back.
Yeah.
Let's loop it back. So, first of all, they have like a 20-foot climb speed, which I'm like, I'm so with that.
only race with that,
Yeah,
I think.
I think so as well. I think so as
They're
well.
monsters with it, but I think that's the only playable race with like a climb speed.
Which is great because like so my character, the way that they're part of Xanathar's Thieves Guild, which was Kilgore's idea.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't?
Oh, like is being part of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Xanathar's Thieves Guild.
No,
very much not my
Oh
idea.
no, that was not. That was not yours. But like the tabaxi being a part of it, and I think so. Also, I'm talking to you as I do this. I think the way that I want to do it is that Xanathar recruited my tabaxi because he heard about the quote-unquote good work I was doing. Basically, my tabaxi blackmails people, like listening into conversations, getting places that other people can't get to. Because of the fact that he is super sneaky and can climb, and his acrobatics, my guy, you have no idea. And then also, he plays a little flute. And
Right.
yeah, he plays a little flute, and that's basically like his cover.
It's got that entertainer background.
Entertainer background.
That's right.
Yeah. So he plays a flute, and the flute also doubles as a blow dart as well. So the same way that like you need to have bonds and ideals and stuff like that with your character, which I also haven't thought of. You also need to have some kind of flaw because like that's
Did
just.
we roll for that?
Yes, we did roll for that, and then I was like, well, I'll take that one because I
Okay,
found some cool
right.
ways to do it. So like basically, like if someone insults me, I'm just like, I will remember you, and I will hold this
Yeah, you
grudge.
take everything personally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and because my flute also doubles as a blow dart.
You're gonna be darting some fools.
Oh, I'm gonna be assassinating the fuck out of some
Okay.
people. I'm gonna become proficient in the poisoner's kit.
Great.
Because-
That's gonna go really well for the key NPCs in this game.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna die.
Good. I so hope you kill them before they give you the quest.
I'm also proficient. I'm already proficient in disguise kit, but I don't really know how. Okay,
It's
actually,
gonna be interesting.
this
as a
is.
Spaxi.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Actually, I now have a question. So, because like physical features like a fucking tail
Yep.
are kind of hard
Yep.
to hide.
I might, as a DM. I mean, a disguise kit normally is literally what you think. It's just like a bag, and you have like makeup and like stuff in it. Like I was listening to one campaign recently, and they had to disguise themselves as orcs. One of them had a disguise kit, and they had like paper mache orc ears and like green paint.
Oh.
But with a tabaxi,
Tabaxi.
I think I'm gonna make it like a potion of change self or something.
Oh.
For a limited amount of time, like 30 minutes or whatever. I think the disguise kit lasts, it like deteriorates or something because it's
Really?
paper mache.
Oh, that totally makes sense. I never thought about that, to be honest.
So it'll be like a 30 minutes change self potion or spell.
Oof, only 30 minutes.
Yeah, well, that's a pretty long time in D&D because each round is 6 seconds.
Okay, this is true.
Yeah.
This is true. But I'm thinking about like if I'm doing like an infiltration.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make it quick.
I'm gonna do it fast. Okay, but actually though, what you could do is you could do like the whole like Matt Mercer timer thing.
I could do that.
Like that would be that'd be fun.
I have so much planning to do this campaign. So much planning.
Dude, like I'm honestly really excited. So have you already talked about on air how you're planning to do the campaigns again?
We may have, but it's definitely not on YouTube to listen back to.
All right, hey,
So
let's
talk about it later.
yay. Take it away, DM.
Yeah. So to make this a little bit easier for listening purposes and on my part as a DM and student, which DMing should be a fucking part-time job. Like,
Honestly.
it's insane. So we're doing modules instead of a homebrew, and what that means, for people who don't know what that means, is the campaigns are already written. They're like in a book, and they've been published by Wizards of the Coast, and Wizards of the Coast is the people who make D&D, like the official books and stuff. And homebrew means I would have written everything and done all the research and blah, 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 blah. 10 years later, I have a 2-minute campaign.
Honestly, though.
Yeah. So to make things easier on me and for the listeners, we're doing a campaign series called Tales of the Yawning Portal, which I guess that's not the right way to describe them because they're not a campaign series. It's 7 dungeons from D&D history. I think the first one is Tomb of Horrors, which is like 1978 or 79.
Mhm.
It's been revamped for 5e, which is great. That is one of the hardest dungeons ever, and also one of the first dungeons ever.
Wait, I'm sorry. What the fuck did you just say?
Tomb of Horrors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the part after that one?
The hardest dungeon ever?
Yeah. So you mean what we're doing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not doing that first. You have to be like level 18.
Oh. Okay. Cool. I was about to say like
You'll
Kilgore.
die.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's some enemies in there. Like there's just like a beholder. Like yeah, casually. So we're gonna do that one much later in our campaign series. But we're starting with the Sunless Citadel, which was written back in 2000, and it's a nice little level 1 through 3 breeze campaign. To kind of get the characters into the flow of their personalities and combat styles, and it should be fine. I shouldn't be killing anyone. I mean, I want to, but I shouldn't.
Yo, fuck you.
It is my job as a DM to destroy my players. But yeah, it shouldn't be that hard. If you do go into one room,
I know you
you're
said
gonna have
this.
an issue.
Yeah, you said
But,
that.
Everything else should be okay.
But you also talked about how like I'm going to try my best to steer you clear of that one room.
I mean, the way it's written is like, really don't come in here. But people, when they hear that, they want to go in.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I hear that, and I'm just like,
Yeah, probably a good idea not to.
Yeah, I'll pass on that
you
one
guys
for
also
now.
made the critical decision of playing the game in
winter.
Yes. And I'm not going to say anything right now.
You motherfucker.
But,
I was really hoping you would.
But people who are listening and know what the Sunless Citadel is, take it or leave it. They're playing in the winter.
It's called Sunless Citadel.
Yeah.
Sunless.
Sunless Citadel.
That means winter is when there's less sun.
Look at these connections happening.
Oh.
I can hear the neurons firing.
Oh. We chose the wrong time.
Yeah. And I'm so happy you did. You guys are going to be having a blast.
Just so everyone knows, I don't give a shit if my tabaxi dies. I'm using him again.
Oh, good. You can just play like his brother, who has all the same stats. And like a slightly different name.
This is his
Whistling
brother.
Wind, is that what
Whistling Water.
Babbling Brook is here. His sister. Oh
Okay, but real talk. Also just real fast. So first of all, the way that tabaxi names come from, I was reading this in Santa
Yeah, I
Claus
actually
Guide.
don't know this, so go ahead.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. Is that it's based on just like geographical markers from wherever their little home is.
Right. Their burrow.
Yeah. So whether it be like Stormy Mountain, or like Deep Forest. I don't know about
Pretty
that
much colors on the Adobe palette wheel.
one. Oh my fucking god. You're 110% correct.
Yeah.
That was pretty fucking spot on. Damn.
Oof.
Oh,
That's
man,
an oof.
I just want Bob Ross just saying those, like, here we're gonna paint. No, I can't do his voice. I cannot.
In a happy little tree. He was stoned all the time. Let's make that very clear.
Okay, but the thing is though, Probably.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, I really think he'd still just be just as nice.
Oh, absolutely. He's a wholesome nugget.
He's so amazing. A friend of mine got me a Bob Ross pin, but then that fell off my backpack, which honestly made me really sad. And then also a Bob Ross pop. I have that in my room. And then also my girlfriend Kate, she got me a little like Mr. Rogers pop because let me tell you how much I love Mr. Rogers.
He's amazing.
I might honestly make a Mr. Rogers character. He's just going to be this old man, this old little wizard.
Oh my god.
He doesn't hurt people.
He's going to get obliterated in the world of D&D.
No! Wholesomeness wins out.
You know what? If you put like all of your points into charisma and wisdom, then maybe.
Bet.
Okay.
Bet.
Make him your next character when we do the second dungeon.
No, I want to keep my tabaxi.
All right, I know. I'll make him an NPC. How's that? I'll just have Mr. Smodgers, the goblin version of.
If you make me kill Mr. Rogers, I will fucking murder you.
Oh my God.
Do you understand?
Mr. Rogers
look me in the eyes. I will kill you. I
Oh my God.
love him.
You just gave me the perfect idea for a dungeon. Like all of the enemies are just like your childhood heroes, and you have to kill them.
I quit. I quit. I'm done.
Oh my God, that's going in the homebrew.
You son of a bitch.
It's just like Mr. Rogers, Bob Ross, freaking anyone else.
I will
Thomas
not
the
play.
Tank Engine.
I also like Thomas the Tank
Yeah,
Engine.
there we go.
Okay, but actually, I'd probably be pretty okay with killing Thomas the Tank
Yeah,
Engine.
it'd be a boss
You want to
fight.
put a Caillou in there? I will kill the fuck
Oh
out
my
of
God,
Caillou.
What did he do to you other than have cancer? That's his. That is his superpower. His cells multiply at a rapid rate.
That's the wrong ones. Oh. The problem with Caillou. Have you ever seen Caillou?
Of course. Yes. I grew up on Caillou.
Okay, exactly. So you know that he's also a whiny little bitch.
He doesn't know how to do jack shit.
He literally does it. And they just, like I know of so many parents who are like, no, my child cannot watch Caillou because he's a whiny little bitch.
Yeah, it's still on.
Are you? There are
It's
new
still on, like-
episodes?
No, it ended
Oh. Yeah,
way
that's what-
long ago.
that's what-
But I
that's what
was
I
like
thought.
going through channels and PBS came up and I was like, oh my God, Caillou's on.
I think. Oh, damn it! I need the computer real fast because I gotta
Go
play.
for it.
I gotta play a song.
Don't play the Caillou theme song.
I'm not playing the Caillou
Okay,
theme song.
alright.
That's just rude. All right, let's
Yeah,
just
all right, just switch.
switch.
Just switch.
switch real fast. All right, guys. Whoa. I can hear myself.
Yeah, crazy, huh?
Whoa.
Oh yeah, that kind of. Oh, you can kind of hear yourself. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah, I actually turned it. I had turned it up. All
Is
right.
this? That's bizarre. I'm Studio Tech. I should probably fix this.
You are the studio tech.
Does it work now? It's a hot maybe.
That's a.
You fucking playing
No,
the
I'm
hot?
not. I'm not.
Caillou.
Shh. It's gonna be.
All right,
it's this
listeners,
one,
I'm
right?
sorry.
Nah.
Fuck door this floor, Caillou, bass freestyle, suck my dick, bitch. Her pussy ball like Caillou, swag like Caillou. I'm good, nigga, how you? Go way back like Caillou.
CritHappens, the D&D talk show. Wow, who is this? It's no one, is it?
It's Lil B.
It's Lil B, alright, cool. I'm really This has 747,000 views on YouTube. 6,000 upvotes. Did she say fuck door?
I got like 30 different colors on. I think I'm Caillou, bitch. Suck my dick. I don't matter
Wow.
nothing. I'm Caillou, bitch.
The most amazing song.
I'm
of
taking
all
another
time.
peanut butter cup for that.
Yo, go ahead and do it.
I'm
Go
doing
ahead and do it.
So you're Tabaxi. Yeah, you're working on your backstory.
Oh shit! Yeah, it totally was. Yeah, so my Tabaxi, he's a chill ass guy, bro. Just don't insult him, because he will fuck up your shit without you knowing.
What's
your
his alignment?
His alignment's chaotic good.
Okay, you're fine.
Yeah, he's chaotic good. The problem is the chaotic.
Oh.
The problem is the chaotic, well, quote unquote problem. Okay, so also we I know we talked about alignments in another one of our episodes,
Yeet.
but just to reiterate to people.
Yep.
So just like the way that like chaotic, lawful, neutral, at least just I think people can figure out good and evil. But like the way that like those three go is that typically people who are like lawful were like the law is the law as long as it is just. Oh, excuse me, I burped. And then chaotic people are like, neutral people are like, I mean, sometimes I'll follow the law, sometimes I'll just do whatever I want. It really, it depends.
Yep.
And then chaotic people are like, laws?
Yeah, it's chaos. I think the best way, because the way people get confused here is like lawful good, they get that. It's just like, a cop or whatever.
Yeah.
But they get confused when we get to like lawful evil. And we tried to explain this a couple different ways using a Thanos example.
Yeah.
But I was recently reading some stuff about the Drow, which I need a whole episode to go over Drow, which are pretty much dark elves who are lawful evil, and their societies are lawful evil. And pretty much what that means is that if I decide to kill you, totally allowed,
Bet.
as long as I kill you. And I have to kill, like, your entire family.
Wait, I'm sorry. Pause.
Yeah.
So did you just say to me that it's not just about killing? It'll be fine.
I have to eliminate your
my
blood.
lineage.
Yeah. And that's fine. But if I leave one of you guys alive, then it's a crime.
I mean, that's not fair.
Yeah.
You can't leave one person alive and just be
Yeah.
like, congrats, I just killed your entire family.
Yeah.
Live your life, little bitch.
Yeah.
Like, that is kind of rude.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna kill us all, just kill us all.
Right.
But also, like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Drow they have a hard life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the opposite of fun.
Yeah. Someone was saying did you say you wanted to play a Drow?
I have never said that in my life.
Who said? I think it was Nick Martinez said he wanted to play a dark elf. I'm like, a Drow? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you're like super evil, right? Like, no choice.
Honestly, please tell me more. This is
The
interesting.
Drow?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so they're, if you know elves, they're elves, and they used to live on the surface. Their skin is black, like literally the absence of color, like night black, and they have.
That's useful for assassinations.
Yeah, they're super stealthy. They usually have like really white or silver hair and like kind of whitish eyes. And yeah, there's a couple different theories on why they were cast out, but they were cast out from the rest of the elves, and they moved underground to the Underdark, where they reside often. And yeah, they're faithful to the goddess Lolth, who is the Spider Queen.
Yeah, I've heard of love.
Yeah. She's, yeah.
Isn't she all about, like, deception
Torture.
and shit? Oh.
She's the goddess of deception and torture. Yeah.
Oh.
And pain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bet.
Just a bad person.
Really?
God.
I think that sounds pretty nice.
Yeah. It's a crazy society that the Drow live in. The females are in control. They're physically bigger than the males and stronger.
All right.
Kind of like queens in spider
Oh,
colonies
shit.
and stuff like
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, a male, the highest rank like a male can hold would be in like military, but they would still like be expected to
Be subservient.
Be subservient to the females. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like super into pain and stuff.
Okay,
and
I'm making a really fucked up Drow character.
Yeah. No, they're like super into it, and not in like a sex way.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
they probably are, but yeah, very unremorseful, merciless species, hated by literally every race.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't trade with anyone. They're very isolated. They kill everyone. Yeah. Oh, and this is super cool. So their afterlife. So Lulth, if you're a drow and you're faithful to Lulth, Lulth will like give you things to carry out her whim, give you powers, give you items, whatever. Make you, usually
Spider-Man.
Yeah, pretty much if you're a female.
Wait, really?
Yeah, she does not like males. If pretty much the way that Lulth will help a male, or also fuck over a male, is that they'll turn them into, I don't remember the creature's name, but it's pretty much a centaur, but the bottom half is a spider. And they no longer have intelligence. They're just kind of these unsentient war machines. But yeah, so if you fuck over Lulth as a male, that happens. And if you also want to serve Lulth as a male, that happens.
Okay.
But females usually become matrons or archpriestesses and stuff like that.
Spider-Woman.
Yeah, and Lulth, her whole thing is like, become immortal and rule the world. That's in my honor. That's her whole thing. And if you fail that, you go to the afterlife and Lulth tortures you for eternity. So yeah, not a cool existence being a drow.
I have to say, out of all of, like, the lore that I know, and just, like, the shit that I know, that is by far the worst.
Yeah, really bad times.
Like, that afterlife, first of all, could really do some work.
Yeah.
It could, I think it has a lot of improvement.
I mean, it's plausible that if you were really, really faithful to her, you could probably stand up to her in the afterlife. Because you gotta remember, in D&D, gods are not theoretical. They are... They exist on actual planes, and you can, interact with them physically pretty commonly. Yeah, I guess in theory, if you wanted to try to stand up to Lulth, you'd be fighting a god, but you could do it.
I don't really know if that's really a fight that I want to take.
Yeah, you'd have to be pretty powerful.
But I also feel like, I really feel like either way you'd be kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Like, unless you were probably, like, literally level 20.
Yeah. And smart about it.
And smart about it.
Yeah.
Like, you have zero chance.
Yeah. It's a misery.
Dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
Like, that is literally that's the worst existence.
Yeah, and there's only, like, one example. I forget his name, but he's a drow who... he was indoctrinated to Lulth, like, as a kid, because that's what happens. And then they brought him to the surface one night for a raiding party to just kind of destroy a village of humans or whatever.
Bet.
And he was like, oh, we might be the bad guys. And he decided not to kill people and was exiled for that. And then his entire family was killed.
As it is tradition.
As is tradition. But he was not, and they did not know that.
Crime!
Yeah. Literally, but it was not found out. So, kind of just went along with it. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, if they figure out that you as a clan killed everyone but one of another clan, all of the other clans, like, you broke the law. And then they just destroy you.
Are you... Dude, that's like... But the thing is, that seems so counterintuitive.
Yeah. So the way the drow work is, like, they don't think of it as like, oh, what's good for us, or what's good for me, or what's good for, our clan. They think literally, how does this help the drow as a race? They do not care about the individual in the slightest.
So it's culling the weak.
Yeah.
So, in other words, the reason that it's a crime is because you're still leaving some of this weak genetic code around.
Exactly, and then that makes you weak.
And that makes you weak because you couldn't kill everybody.
Uh-huh.
And so then they have to kill you.
Uh-huh.
But what if you don't kill all of them? What if when they all team up, they don't kill everybody?
Well, then you have more death. They would almost... That would be a very hard feat to accomplish.
I know it'd be a very hard feat to accomplish because I'm thinking about, like a fucking...
thousands. Like,
oh,
cities.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm just thinking about like a drow death squad, like
Yeah.
rolling up.
Also, drow have like some of the best weapons in D&D. The only thing is, once exposed to sunlight, they shatter. But in darkness, they're overpowered, to say the least. Yeah.
Dude, I didn't know any of that.
Yeah, the drow are cool. You don't want to face a lot of them.
No.
No, or
That-
be one.
I don't know. Being one, I'm starting to think sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, if you can get out.
Okay, I mean, I'll just be evil, honestly.
Or, yeah.
I'll
that
just be evil.
The thing is, it would be, I'd have to run like a campaign where you're all drow. Because everyone else would want to kill you.
Really?
Yeah, like every single race, no matter alignment. Like, even like if like a goblin and a drow. The drow would want to kill the goblin because drow don't view any other race as intelligent life. So they'd be like, we need to get rid of that. That's just taking up space. And the goblin would want to not die. So, yeah. Yeah.
That's actually wow. Fuck. I'm trying to think of like a Star Trek kind of thing that they'd be equal to.
I'd say like the Borg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's exactly who I was trying to think of. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nerd, it's just a disease, really.
No, well, I am very
Yeah,
aware.
we're
My
all
father
infected
infected me.
Yep.
So.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah. I hear you. I really do. Wow, that's actually insane. Okay. So I remember you talked about once how you have run some evil campaigns.
I ran a evil campaign.
Okay,
Yes.
you ran a evil campaign.
They were all tieflings. Yeah.
Okay, how was that? Because I've always wanted to do an evil campaign, and so like I'm wondering if it's just like, all right, we're just going on killing, like you know how like in GTA,
Yeah.
you're just like, I'm just gonna fuck around, so you just go on a killing spree. Is it like that, or is it like, okay, like our ultimate goal is to like destabilize this government, or like
Right. Totally depends on the campaign. My campaign was more of a political one, where they were trying to get their demonic lords' views to the people, but like casually.
yeah,
But it can very easily turn into
killing spree.
Because you also have to be careful where you set it. You have to set it in an environment where the town guard isn't just going to immediately like, oh, I gotta kill him.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh, tieflings.
Yeah, you got it. It has to
have
be
to
a
die.
somewhat liberal environment.
Yeah.
Which is another interesting aspect.
That I was about to say that also is like, let's take advantage of this tolerance they got here.
Literally, yeah. That's what you got to do.
Interesting.
Or you do something very different and you run an evil campaign where like you're just trying to steal a holy artifact from an abandoned temple and you're fighting things as evil characters, like fighting guards or the people who found it first for the good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, D&D is such a game.
I would love to run an evil campaign.
Yeah, you
with my
just
tabaxi.
you just gotta know who you're playing with because you gotta read them and be like, are you just gonna kill everybody?
Yeah, and that's the thing. And I guess that's what's really gonna make the difference between like a good campaign. Okay, and also this is just a general rule.
Yeah.
Like that is what makes the difference between like a good campaign and a very bad one.
Yep.
Like if you're in a campaign with somebody, don't just kill every single NPC you come
Murder
across.
hoboing is what it is called.
Exactly that. And like don't just be like, I don't trust them. It's like, okay, like or you get like they're just like, hi, I'm an old man and I just want to help you. And you're just like, I don't
shank.
Yeah, it's just like, bro, like
Yeah.
chill.
I mean, think a little bit about how that character, even if they are like super evil or whatever, would act in real life. Like even I mean, unless they're like, mentally ill or insane or something. I mean, then play with that. But
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta give your character some morals somewhere along the lines.
And I think that's something also that's really important. Like even evil people have morals.
They're just evil morals.
They're evil morals to us.
Yes.
And like we're just saying with the drow.
Yes.
The drow are like, what we're doing
this is fine.
This is fine. Because
them,
there is no other sentient life that is us. So fuck everybody else.
Oh, I think
Take it.
Yeah, there's a drow story, and there's a lot of D&D. If it exists in D&D, someone has written like a 12-part series on it.
That's a fact.
The smallest thing. So drow has a lot of literature. But there was this one story of this guy that I was saying went good. His mother was pregnant and having birth to him while they were being attacked by another clan that was trying to wipe them out. That I should also mention, drow attacks are usually over in like 30 minutes because they have to be quick. Because they have to annihilate everyone in a concise period of time, or it's viewed as a crime. Like, if you can't do it over a period of like days, because they'll be like, what's taking so long?
You're weak.
Yeah.
Kill you.
Exactly.
Jesus.
So,
ruthless.
like, the sieges are like one clan gathering up as many people as they possibly can, and then just destroying another clan. So anyway, this character's mother was
real
giving
Naruto shit.
birth to him while they were being attacked, and was about to kill him as he was coming out of her as a sacrifice to Lolth for the prosperity of their clan. But her eldest son came into the room and said, "I just killed my brother." And she's like, that's good enough. And it was fine. Like, that was like, yeah, it's whatever. It's super messed up.
So they're giving sacrifice to Lolth
Yes.
as
Yeah.
they're being killed by killing their own people.
Correct.
Did it work?
No, they all died except the one that was being born.
Oh, okay, bet. Yeah, so Lolth was like, "You're weak, therefore I don't listen."
Yeah, but it's that type of thing is like encouraged. Like if you have like say you're a female drow and you have 3 younger sisters, you're either expected to get killed by one of them so they take your place, or expected to raise in power high enough and then just slaughter them so they don't take your place. It's crazy.
I know you guys cannot see me. My mouth is literally hanging.
Yeah,
open.
it's the people who, I mean, it's great that people really delve into like the little descriptions that D&D gives us, and it's awesome. But like, man,
Dude, that's fucked.
yeah. D&D is not a kid's game.
Is not a kid-friendly game. I know.
You can make it. You can make it one,
You can.
but it's certainly not.
It's not built to be.
No.
And that's what I also really appreciate, because like, as I really appreciate how like I really think D&D did a very good job of capturing what it was like, what it's like to live in a world when you're not just in like the mainstream. Because like you and I, we're very in the mainstream. Like you know, we're in college and shit. We're doing our thing. You know, we're not in like the criminal underbelly or like anything like that. We're not like somewhere like high in government or anything like that. Like we really have no, like I'm sure if we knew about the shit that was like actually going on in government, we would be like, wow, this is terrifying.
Yep. Yeah, D&D gives you that escape/prison of knowing things that you don't get to know.
Like it really captures like the ruthlessness of
life.
the world.
Yeah. And sometimes the beauty, but usually
Sometimes the beauty. You know, sometimes there are those times where like some really
cool
good
shit happens. Like if you encounter a unicorn, yeah, it's a good time.
That's a good time. I actually, oh my god, this, I don't know if this was beautiful or not, but it was beautiful to me. In Kevin's campaign, Jackie fucking turned into a giant elk and ran through this dwarven city, just causing destruction in her wake. And it was fucking awesome.
Yeah. If you can paint the picture, it's a good time.
Fucking smashed through a gate and shit. It was wild.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Trampled some dwarves.
Yeah.
It was badass.
I think what people who are skeptical about D&D think the most is like, well, what do you? I'm not going to be interested in it. It's all in my head. I don't see anything. You see shit. Like if the DM is doing his or her job, like you should be there.
Their job.
Yeah, their job.
If they're doing their job, it's a. Have you read a book before,
Yeah.
motherfucker?
Yeah, it's TV in your head.
Literally.
Yeah. It's
Like-
an iCarly quote.
Are you serious?
I think Sam said that at some point.
Nice job.
Yeah.
But like really though, like I don't know if you guys have ever read a book before. Like that's really what it's like
Yeah.
sometimes in D&D. Like when I was talking about how Jackie was running through as a giant elk, I saw that
Yeah.
image in my head of a giant elk.
Yeah, but the DM has to be like, and oak cracks on the gate as it explodes, and the dwarfs turn in horror as they see the biggest elk they've ever seen running at them.
Yeah.
But if the DM's just like, yeah, you run through the city. That's no. It's like,
And then I just imagine a light trot.
yeah.
There's no chaos. There's no commotion.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, if there's a giant fucking elk running at 25 miles an hour through a city, people are gonna be freaking out.
Yeah, you have to narrate as though you're reading a book. It's like an audiobook that everyone gets to be a part of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful thing.
it's a beautiful thing. D&D, a beautiful thing. What time is it?
8:20.
Holy shit! I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're done.
Yeah. All right. Yo, we're gonna go ahead and sign off here.
That was a productive little thing.
Yeah.
Why don't you play the lo-fi beats? Because that's like an
Lo-fi
infinite
hip-hop
playlist.
radio. Bits to relax and study.
Sweet. All right, guys, this has been Crit Happens. I've been Nick Kilgore.
This has been Richard Taylor.
See you guys.
Have a good one.